What's up, guys? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Pickdroppers, back at it again with the 2K17 Play Now video. Now, in this video, I am the Golden State Warriors, and Tyrone is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, this is a rematch of the NBA Finals, and the NBA Finals was definitely great last year. The Warriors coming back down 3-1 and winning the series 4-3, and LeBron definitely helped Cleveland out for the first 6 games, but Kyrie definitely bailed out LeBron in the last game. Even if you look at the stats, LeBron looks like he played really good, but once it came down to like 7 minutes left in the fourth, they just kept giving the ball to LeBron, and he just wasn't able to produce. Then with a minute left, they gave the ball to Kyrie Irving, and he was able to shoot a 3 over Steph Curry. And Steph Curry just played horrible in the finals. And you'll see in this game, he plays really bad too. I don't know why. I think he might have been like scared or something. I really don't know why he didn't play too well in the finals. I thought he was going to put up big numbers. And there was a couple of times in the finals where I thought the Warriors were definitely going to win every game. And I thought they were going to crush the series. Especially at the beginning, I thought they were going to win in like 5 or 6. But definitely in games 6 and 7, I thought the Warriors were going to pull away because they had a couple of stretches where they scored a lot of points. Just Cleveland started out strong in both games and just wouldn't go away. And the Cavaliers just outplayed the Warriors. I think this year, though, that this will be another rematch. I do think the Warriors will win. I think the Warriors will win in 5 in their home turf. I think the Warriors will just outplay the Cavs. I think with the addition of KD, the Warriors are just going to be pretty much unstoppable. And LeBron's not going to be able to do anything about it, and Kyrie's not going to be able to do anything about it. Now, I do think Kyrie is definitely better than Curry in the playoffs. During the regular season, I do think Curry does play better. But in the playoffs, I think Kyrie does have the advantage. But I think KD is just too much. And I don't think the Warriors have an advantage in any position. I think that the Warriors have an advantage in pretty much every position, except for where LeBron's position. If it's small forward or power forward or shooting guard, depending wherever they put him. So I'm going to go position by position and say who I think's better on the team and why. So first is guards, and I think I give the edge to the Warriors because the Warriors have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson that definitely beats out Kyrie Irving, and then whoever they have at the number 1. I don't know exactly who they will have at the number 1. They'll probably have Kyrie at the 1, and then at the 2, I don't know who they have. They might have Mike Dunleavy. He's definitely a good player. That's probably who they're going to have. I think that's who they're going to have. I don't really know who else they would play. And then for the forwards, I think that the Warriors win that. I think at the 3, LeBron's better than Draymond. But at the 4, KD is such a big advantage over either Tristan Thompson or Kevin Love, whoever you have at the 4. And then at the 5, I think either Tristan Thompson or Kevin Love do win. And I think the centers are better for the Cavaliers. I think they definitely have the advantage in big men. But outside in the perimeter, deep 2s and 3s, I think the Warriors definitely have the advantage. And I think that will be the reason why they win. Now, I did switch this up from the first basketball talk. First basketball talk, I did pick the Cavaliers to win. But after seeing a couple of the games and how they all played, I think the Warriors are going to win. I just don't have faith in the Cavs. But I was definitely surprised that the Warriors lost their first game in the preseason. Even though it is preseason, they still lost to Toronto 97-93. Klay Thompson had an okay game. He played 18 minutes and got 16 points, which is pretty good. They did have Steph Curry only play 16 minutes, so they definitely had minute check. But their top players still played. I'm surprised they didn't put up many more points. Now, I want to hear what you guys think in the comments. because I'm pretty sure there's almost a month of preseason, and I know some of you are basketball fans. I want to know if you guys like the preseason rules or just want there to be only 1 or 2 or 3 preseason games. I think there should be like 6 preseason games. I think right now there's about 10, and I think there should be like 5 or 6, and then I think they should get to the regular season. And I think the regular season should have a little bit less games, but I do understand why they have a lot, so the fans can get to watch a lot. I'm definitely excited for this season. The only part I'm not really excited for is that the Warriors are so overpowered, but I am excited to see the East and how the Knicks do, and how the Bulls do. Those are definitely top teams. I think the Bulls, the Knicks, and the Cavs will go top 3. I think Toronto does have a chance to go top 3 also. And then Boston, I think, will go either 4 or 5. I think all 5 of those teams will definitely be top 5. And then I think Indiana might be the 6th. And I don't really know who would be at the 7 or the 8. But I definitely think the East is going to be very good. And I do think the Warriors will get the number 1 in the West. And I think the Clippers or the Spurs will get 2. And then the other team will get the 3. And then I do think that the Thunder will get the 4. I think Russell Westbrook will go off. But I could see that the Thunder don't do anything. And worst case scenario, if Russell Westbrook gets hurt, the Thunder are done. I mean, they could be the worst team in the NBA if Russell Westbrook gets hurt. And I think Russell Westbrook has a very, very good chance of winning the MVP. I think he will win the MVP because his team is a bunch of nobodies, except for maybe you could make the argument for Steven Adams. Steven Adams is pretty good. But, again, I just think Russell Westbrook doesn't have any options, especially on the offensive side, unless you're just going to keep throwing it down low to Steven Adams. And I do think Russell Westbrook will get a triple-double. I think he'll be close to averaging a triple-double the whole season. I think he'll average maybe 30 points a game, 8.5 assists, and then maybe 8.5 rebounds. I don't know. And I think he'll average like 2-3 steals a game. I think Russell Westbrook's definitely going to be doing a lot for his team, and he's definitely going to have to score the majority of the points every single game. I think he might put up even Kobe-type numbers. I think he might put up like 33 to 35 points a game. I mean, Russell Westbrook's going to be going off, and I think the NBA should be worried. That's for sure. I think LeBron also has a chance at winning MVP because LeBron, every year, he's just such a great player, and he's so hard to stop. And I don't think anybody on the Warriors could win MVP because they just have so many good, talented players that I think they're just going to be passing the ball around so much. And I don't think the Warriors, I changed my mind. I actually don't think the Warriors will win 73 games because now that I think about it more, I do think the Warriors have a lot of players, good players, and so they're going to want to sit everybody. Because like you saw last year, the Warriors didn't really play that well in the finals, especially later, and you could see the fatigue. You could also see it against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And so they're definitely going to need to have rest going into this playoffs. And their 73-9 win season definitely didn't show in the playoffs. It just didn't look too good. And it ended up losing them the championship. So I think this year, the coach will learn from his mistakes. And they won't go 73-9 or better. And I think they won't play very good. And I think they'll be rested in the playoffs. And that's why I think they'll do really good. I only think they'll lose 2 or 3 games in the playoffs. Maybe once to the Cavs, once or twice to the Cavs. They might lose 4 times, actually. I could see 3 or 4 times losing. And those being once or twice to the Cavs in the finals. Maybe they play the Oklahoma City Thunder. I could see them losing once. 1 game getting away from them against Westbrook in round 1 or round 2. And then in round 3, I could see them losing to the Spurs in round 2 or 3. And then first round, I think most likely they'll play maybe the Rockets. And I think they'll sweep that series like they usually do. I do think the Rockets are going to be pretty good this year, though, because their players are getting more experience. Their defense is definitely looking really good this year, not counting James Harden, because we all know James Harden just doesn't play defense. But besides him, definitely very good chance that the Warriors win the finals. Or that Houston has really good defense. Now, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the game you guys are watching, definitely a very, very good game. Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. You guys see, I'm playing Tyrone, and I am losing by 1 point. Going down to the fourth quarter, definitely going down to the wire. Throughout the game, I was trying to shoot with Curry, but he just wasn't playing good for me. So, I had to start shooting with everybody else, and I make a stupid boneheaded decision there. Luckily, I get help from the 2K gods, and he misses the shot, and I'm just going up the court and shooting fast. I don't know why. I'm just trying to not wait for his defenders to come back. Steph Curry misses again, and it gets frustrating when Steph Curry misses so many shots, and he keeps missing too. So that's definitely very good. And then wide open three, I don't know why he wasn't guarding me. I get perfect release, and so obviously I make it. And you guys see, the game is definitely a great game, 47-all. And this is how I imagine the finals to be in game 4, 5, and 6 if they have a sixth game. But I do think the Warriors every time will come out in the clutch. And you guys see here, this might be the Warriors winning, or it might be the Cavs. Now remember, guys, Tyrone is a basketball guy, and I am a football guy, or a Madden guy, and Tyrone's a 2K player. So obviously I'm not experienced as him, even though I am close to him, because this is the first time he's played 2K in like a week or two, so he's definitely a little bit rusty. Now, I've only played a game once, and so I definitely am not used to this game at all in everything that happens. And it's right now tied, and it's showing. I do miss a lot of shots, and you guys see here, he isn't able to make any baskets. And the last 30 seconds took like 5-10 minutes, which is definitely how it is in real life. And you guys see, I do get up 3. And once I get up 3, I feel very confident. And that wasn't his 5th foul, I'm pretty sure. You have to wait for the 5th foul to be able to shoot at the line. So I had to wait. And I made both free throws, obviously. And I get up 5. Definitely very comfortable position for me. And he's just not able to do anything. Right there, he makes a very lucky 3. And he makes it a 2-point game. Now, he has to foul because there's not enough time left. But for some reason, he's fouling Steph Curry, which is definitely stupid. And it makes it a 4-point game. But I'm pretty sure there's a rule in the NBA that you can't foul somebody unless they have the ball, if it looks really intentional. But I am able to come out with the victory. So that's definitely good. Definitely a great game versus Tyrone. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and write a comment down below on what you would like to see next. It's your boy Pickdroppers, and I'm out. Peace!